Tony here from Photozblog. What I'm going to do today is show you the DIY on the friction follow focus for my DSLR rig that I had built. It's based on the IKAN friction focus. So we've got our turn wheel here through an L drive gearbox. We have another wheel that runs along the friction base to the focus ring on the lens and allows you to focus easily just by turning the knob here. So we get our focusing nice and straight and forward. The other thing about this, I've got a turn knob underneath that I can just basically use to loosen that so I can swing it away from the lens, and then that allows me to pull out the camera and change out lenses or whatever I need to do, or put the camera into a different rig that I have. So nice, easy, straightforward. That just rotates back in, locks in place, and you're back to running your focus. And now I'll show you the build on that. It's very similar to the IKAN friction follow focus you can find online. I think they may run about $200. This build was close to $50 for me, so quite a savings, and it fits my rig system that I built. Some of the materials that I used were this 1-inch square aluminum bar, and then 1-inch by 1/8-inch bar stock. Some Bain bought wheels. I had bought some smaller ones by accident, needed a little bit larger. These are the hubs to hold the Bain bought wheels, so these just plug on here to kind of mount them, and then this allows you to mount it to this gearbox, which you're going to need, and the gearbox then allows the follow through. And this is out of the UK. These are probably the hardest thing to get, and I'll have links online where you can get these different things. And then to hold the wheel to the hub, you have these snap rings, and so you need snap ring pliers to get those on. Also, I've got my 6-speed clamp that actually holds it to my rig, and then I had to upgrade to 25mm screws to hold it all together with the system. So basically, essentially, what I did here was I've got a 1/4-20 thumb screw that holds it all together, allows for the swing away from the lens. But basically, I fabricated this plate a little messy, chipped up. I gotta repaint it or whatever. But basically, this is the aluminum stock. I cut it about 5.5 inches, probably about 1.5 inches too long. Could actually be 4.5 and it worked just fine. But just basically cut out this slot with a hacksaw, drilled 2 holes, and then basically cut the in between there, and then drill the hole that corresponds to the hole on the bottom here that got threaded. So I drilled a hole there for 1/4-20, and then tap that out to allow for the thumb screw. So essentially, this plate screws to the bottom, and that allows for the swing away from the lens, so you can pull in and out your camera, and that just snugs up there. And then this is the block here that is underneath, and this allows this is what puts the standoff so you can get to your lens. And then this unit right here is mounted to the top with just some screws. So I just drilled some holes and ran the screws in. So pretty straightforward, not much to it. Then this just more or less, your clamp will go here. This will go to your rods for your camera system, and this basically is gonna, wrong way, sorry. You got your screws that come up through underneath, and these just thread in. And so this will go to your rods on your DSLR rig, and it allows for adjustment in and out to the lens. And that's pretty much straightforward how it's all built out. So if you have any questions, you can drop me a line. I'll have links to the wheels and the gearbox, where to get those, and the aluminum, you can get some of it at Home Depot. Unit like this, yeah, I actually had to go to a local metal company to pick that up. So if you have any questions, I'm Tony at Photozblog. Drop me a comment on the blog, and I'll be happy to answer any questions I can.